Welcome back to Fox 43 AM Live. Join us now is Laura Burton with the Kansas Children's Discovery Center. Good morning.
Good morning,
Great
Dave.
to have you back on the show.
What a fun day today in the studio.
It has been a blast.
Oh my gosh, we're having so much fun.
Yes, and now I'm excited to have you on here because we've talked a lot about the expansion of the Kansas Children's Discovery Center.
Yes.
But we haven't really, I guess, seen the vision of what's happening so far.
Exactly. So I keep referencing this, like we're doing construction, and we've talked a little bit about it, but I thought it'd be really fun today to show some of the things that we are building at the Discovery Center.
Yes.
Anybody who's driving by knows that this building is about half built. It's really getting there. We've got steel up, we're starting to get walls. The whole thing will be open in October.
Okay.
So people don't realize how quickly all this is going to be there.
Yes.
Yeah. But I've got some great images that I think will give people a better sense of what we're going to be doing.
What we're going to expect come the fall.
So when a lot of people have asked how this kind of plays with our current Discovery Center building, and this is an addition we're building to the north. So you're looking at another 15,000 square feet, doubling our size, that's going to be connected through a really fun hallway. This was one thing we were excited about. So let's pull up the image of our rainbow hallway. This is what's going to connect the two buildings. So of course here in Kansas, we're always talking about being somewhere over the rainbow, and so we thought this was the perfect way to really be exciting and bridge these two buildings together. So folks are already seeing the outline of that when they come to the Discovery Center. We'll be painting it soon. Once they get in there, just to the right, actually inside the rainbow hallway, is the maker space, which is the next image. The maker space is going to be an opportunity for kids to build. There we're going to have 3D printers, we're going to have sewing machines, we're going to have all sorts of laser cutters, lots of activities and things kids get to do that allow them to play with some of these higher end tools. Things they don't get to do very much out on the museum floor. You know, we used to have a workshop at the Discovery Center, a wood workshop. We've had a lot of requests to bring that back. This will bring in some of those types of activities, but a lot more open-ended. So you're getting kids really learning about science and engineering and technology and getting to experiment with some of those really cool maker pieces of technology to make their own creations. Very excited about that space. Once they leave there, they'll be able to go into a large sunflower gallery, which is all about Kansas symbols. That's the next image, and the anchor of it is this. And this, Dane, I know you're very excited.
I am.
Okay, this is the world's tallest climbable sunflower. What? Nowhere in the world can you climb a sunflower taller than this.
No.
Right here in Topeka at the Kansas Children's Discovery Center. So you have this big sunflower in the center, and actually the inside of that models the actual vascular system of a sunflower. So of course this is very Discovery Center, right? It's not just fun, you're learning and you're growing, and how cool to get to climb into that sunflower and see how it works, how water gets from the roots all the way up to the top while you're going from the roots all the way up to the top.
I love that.
And a lot of great climbing experiences there. So that should be really, really fun.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely. And grown-ups can get in there too.
Perfect.
I will tell you this.
That was my big question. How much can a grown-up enjoy?
You will get to chase Ollie right through that sunflower. I know you're very excited about that.
I am very excited for it. So what's next?
Well, next you're going into our second large exhibit gallery, which is the Hall of Bright Ideas, and also some classrooms. So one of the biggest and most important parts of this project is the addition of these 3 classrooms, learning labs, to the Discovery Center. These classrooms, this shows all 3 of them together. They'll also be able to close off with movable walls. These are indoor-outdoor classrooms. On the left of that photo there, you see those little garage doors. Those are actually garage doors that will open right out into our gardens.
Perfect.
So kiddos will be able to do lots of great child care camps, things we haven't been able to offer before because we haven't had the space. These classrooms will provide about 5,000 days of school-age child care in our Topeka community, helping fill that child care gap with really high-quality, open-ended, STEAM-based child care. Should be really fun. And one of these classrooms, in the next image you'll see, has a test kitchen. So when I talk about this being indoor-outdoor, think about how cool it's going to be for kiddos to be able to go out and get tomatoes off the vine and come in and learn how to make those into a salad. That's something that kiddos will be able to do that is totally unique at the Discovery Center, and I'm very excited for the potential for that kind of work, family cooking classes, things that really teach kids about nutrition and the science of food, which here in Kansas, really relevant to what we're doing as a state.
Yeah, that's going to be so much fun.
Absolutely. So much fun. So I'm very, very excited about all the things we're going to offer. There are more things even that aren't even pictured. A big new traveling exhibit experience so that we have more square footage for those things. A workshop space, which is very important. A lot of people don't realize we've been doing our exhibit building outside on the back patio. Not even kidding. And here in Kansas, where we don't always have great weather, that limits our production
possibly
a lot.
A little too hot, a little too rainy, a little too cold,
wet,
a little too wet.
A little bit too knee deep in snow this winter. So we'll be able to add that. And as folks can see, it's a really beautiful addition to the front of the building. It fits, I think, artistically with the rest of what's going on, but gives us a lot more space. There's also a group entrance there, which if anybody has ever come in during a 300-person field trip at the Discovery Center, they know that we need a separate entrance for groups. We'll have that. So lots and lots of fun things and exciting things coming around the corner in October.
Oh, I'm so excited for it. Out of my own personal curiosity, what's the age that kids can start enjoying the Discovery Center?
As soon as they are born, ultimately.
Okay.
I mean, really. When I first brought my daughter Amelia when she was 6 months old, and I've been saying for years that my first thought when I brought her is I could have brought her earlier. We have an infant area that is just special for little bitties. And I know that children, at least until the age of 8, 9, 10, will have a wonderful day at the Discovery Center. Part of the purpose of the addition is to help us age up.
Yeah.
So when you see us adding things like the makerspace, the classrooms, the sunflower climber, those are designed to be hitting those kids who are 10 and up a little bit more, get into our 11s, 12s, 13s, 14s, who enjoy their time but would like some more intensive things to do. That's part of the goal of the expansion.
Okay, I'm very excited. Well, okay, Augie is 7 months old, so I might have to take him over and take the visits. He is becoming such a climber, so he's going to love that sunflower.
He is going to love it. And I should mention, we are still fundraising for this expansion. We still need to raise about $2 million more to finish this up. So folks should hop on our website at kansasdiscovery.org/buildingdiscovery if they want to learn a little bit more about the project or are interested in supporting our work. There's great sponsorship opportunities available. We need some more support to make this really fantastic.
Definitely. Well, Laura, thank you so much for joining us this morning. It is great to have you on the show, and it's great to see what you guys are doing with the expansion of the Discovery Center. It is truly amazing, and I'm very excited to partake myself and bring Augie in there in the years to come.
We'll look forward to seeing him grow there.
Yes, fantastic. Everyone, please, to learn more, you can visit kansasdiscovery.org.